Hey guys, it's Cassandra, and today I am back with Love with Food. Food, love, food. Let's open it up. So this box is Baby It's Cold Outside. And it's really cute. It's got mittens and somebody holding on to it. I'm gonna guess that's hot chocolate. Maybe it's coffee. With like some cinnamon on top in the shape of a heart. Very cute. Not gonna read what's in it. Not gonna do it. First up, red bag. It's, I don't know how to pronounce some of these. Likey red rice crackers, rice, oil, salt, and nothing else. And that is a 100-calorie snack pack. No labels to read, no ingredients to worry about. Got whole grain red rice, sustainably farmed palm oil, and sea salt. Let's check it out. So it's interesting. It kind of looks a bit like a Triscuit, except way smaller. Like, you know, that's the size of it. I don't know that it's red. It's brown. I guess, sure. Let's try it. It basically tastes like a Triscuit. It's got the same crunch. That same kind of like weedy texture to it. It has a little bit of a different crunch since it is rice and not wheat. But, oh wait, did I say wheat then? It's Triscuits. Yeah, Triscuits are wheat. So, yeah, it was good. It was delicious. I like Triscuits. So maybe if you had like some cheese to put on top of it or something to dip it in, like some hummus or something, that would be really great. Good cracker. Next. Jers Groupies Gourmet Milk Chocolate Peanut Cluster. Allergen warning. Your peanut cluster contains peanuts. Who would have thought? So it kind of looks like a chocolate peanut cluster. It looks like it's maybe a little more whole peanuts than like chopped peanuts, which is a little unusual, but not completely. There are some chocolate covered peanut things that do that. Let's give it a try. That was delicious. I mean, the chocolate was the right amount of sweetness to combat the saltiness of the peanuts. While the peanuts were a little bit bigger than most clusters that I'm used to, they were still easy to chew. You didn't get stuck on the fact that you were eating like a mouthful of peanuts instead of like a peanut or two. It was good. It was very good. One of the better peanut clusters I've ever had. Next up. Now this one I'm actually interested because Love with Food spoiled me a little bit. They had sent me an email asking if I liked these. But I hadn't opened the box yet to be like, I don't know what that is. So, these are gourmet tortilla chips. With the Z, that's the part that I was going for. I ruined my own joke. I apologize. Gourmet tortilla chips in Sinful Sweet Heat. And they're by Chips Happen. So this says, what does this say? It doesn't tell me a whole lot. Oh, here we go. Non-GMO white corn, rice bran oil, water, evaporated cane sugar, cinnamon, cayenne, taste or trace of lime. So, yeah. I do this for you. I don't like hot things. I don't like spicy things. For you. They smell like cinnamon. So here's what your tortilla chip looks like. It looks like a tortilla chip. I didn't even notice when I first tried this. As you can see all this brown stuff on here, that's the cinnamon. There is definitely the cinnamon flavor in there, and I can feel a little bit of the heat from the cayenne, but the cinnamon kind of cuts it a little bit. Like, that sounds really weird because you don't usually use cinnamon to cut spice. It's usually something like a sour cream or like a chocolate or something dairy that's going to cut your heat. This, since it's cinnamon sugar, it's giving it a little bit of a sweetness to combat the spiciness of the cayenne instead of dairy. It works. It is weird, but it works. I would eat more of those. Now, I will say that I do really like cinnamon flavored things, so I guess if you don't like cinnamon, this probably wouldn't be for you, because it is very heavy cinnamon flavor and not so much on the heat side. But what? Who would have thought that would have worked? Good job, chips happen. Next, we have Fruit Bliss soft dried mini figs. Oh, I'm a little afraid of this one, actually. Like, I like fig Newtons, but that's pretty much it. Like, I have tried organic fig Newtons and all natural fig Newtons, and they're pretty awful. These are just dried figs. No Newton. See? You want a closer look? Get in there. That's a fig. That right there. That's what a fig is. It tastes like a fig Newton without the good cookie part. Like, I don't know how else to describe it. If you've never had a fig Newton, it's hard to describe like fig. It is sort of sweet, but not like really sweet. It's definitely not along the lines of like a lot of other fruits. Like, it's not like an apple or an orange or anything like that. It is a little more, there are a lot of seeds in it. So, can you see in there? Let me cover all this. So, like, it does have a little bit of a crunch to it because of the seeds, but it's not crunchy. Like, figs are so weird. Next up, soft baked biscotti in Midnight double chocolate espresso. Espresso. I don't like coffee either. So, these are by Marlowe's Bake Shop. 0 trans fat. I will give it a try, but it looks like the flavor on this is double chocolate espresso, and I am adverse to all things coffee. So I'll give it a try, but I'm gonna guess that this is not necessarily for me. Although it looks like there's some chocolate chips in here. I'm not gonna take the whole thing out because it is kind of big and it is a little crumbly. But there's things. See, like right here, that looks like a chocolate chip. That could be a coffee bean. I don't know. I couldn't get it from that. It was a chocolate chip. So, reading the ingredients, espresso is the very last ingredient, which means there's the least amount in there. Those of you that don't know, ingredients are listed from the most to the least. So there's a little bit of espresso in there. It actually was not enough that I didn't taste any coffee flavor. I didn't taste any espresso. It tasted very chocolatey. It tasted, it was actually quite delicious. It did have like a double chocolate taste. I couldn't tell that those were chocolate chips in there. I had to look on the ingredients, but it had the right amount of crunch for a biscotti. It wasn't hard. It wasn't super soft. It was that great in between kind of texture, in that it was a little bit like, what do we want to compare it to? Like a chocolate chip cookie, not the soft ones and not the ones that are super hard that you're trying to bite your face through, but just a regular chocolate chip cookie that has just the right amount of crunch. It was very similar to that. It was good. I liked it. I would probably eat some more of that, even though it says espresso. Next up, Smart Educational Stacks. Smart Educational Snacks. States and capitals. Can't hold it. So these look like, they don't know, it just says an all natural nut-free vanilla snack. So I guess they look kind of like either Nilla wafers or just like vanilla cookies. And on them they have a state and what the name of its capital is. So you'll get some education with your snack. There's some learning up in here. Like, do you know the capital of Vermont? Do you know? You know? Well, your cookie will tell you that it's Montpelier. The cookie is very bland. It is pretty much what you would feed young children. Not like super young, not babies, not people that are just, not kids that are just teething, but in that like kindergarten, first grade, second grade kind of area where they do like sweet things, but you don't want to give them too much sweet things. These are the cookies that you would give them to kind of offset that. They're a little sweet, but not too sweet, and yeah, like to an adult palate, it is a little bland. Like it feels like it needs to be dipped in chocolate or something, but it's not bad. It tastes like a little kid's cookie. And I think it's great that there are states and capitals on here because we need some more education here in the United States, and it would be nice if we at least knew the capitals of all 50 states. It's not asking for a lot. There are these little, what are these, Belgian chocolates in here. They're Belgian, so I'm not going to pronounce this correctly. Guillian? Does that sound right? Guillian? There is a dark praline one, and one milk truffle. I'm not going to eat these right now because there's only 2 of them, and it's chocolate. And here we have some whole spice all-purpose salt seasoning, and it gives you a recipe for baked sweet potatoes on the back. Here is the package. It's pretty plain. I didn't need to show it to you. The ingredients are sea salt, sugar, celery, chili, citric acid, onion, turmeric, garlic, black pepper, and oregano. So, I'm sure you can use it more than just baked sweet potatoes. My husband will probably use this in something because he does all the cooking and I don't. And then in here are just all of the various little coupons and stuff. There is a recipe book from Rachel Ray. I don't like her. I don't like her at all. But there's a recipe book for every day with Rachel Ray, 30-minute meals. Beef pot pie wedges, lamb chops with roasted vegetables and spring pea risotto, mushroom goulash with pierogi. So, I don't know, maybe I'll hand this off to my husband and he can, if he wants to try some of these, but I don't know, we're not big fans of Rachel Ray. So, what do we think of this box? Did it make us feel not cold outside? What do we got here? We have got the figs. They tasted good, but I mean, they're figs. I guess if you want to eat figs without the cookie, go for it, but I want a cookie. Oh, you know what would taste probably really good? If we took the kids' cookies and like made a sandwich with the fig. Oh, that would probably be really tasty. There you go. You can make stuff with the whole box. Smart cookies. Good. Education. Good. Those good. Good. Chocolate biscotti. Delicious. Chips happen. Sinful. Cinnamon. Ugh. Tortillas. Surprisingly good. Likey. Red rice crackers. Red rice crackers. Tastes like Triscuits. If you like Triscuits, you like them. And I guess that is everything in a nutshell. Oh, what did we think? I really liked this box. This box was pretty good. It gave me a lot of things that I'd never tried before and I never would have tried before. I never even would have thought of putting some of this stuff together. And it was pretty amazing. A lot of this food was really delicious. And even the stuff that wasn't absolutely delicious was not terrible. There were no terrible foods in here. There was nothing that made me spit my food out on the ground. And that is always a plus in my book. If you make me not puke, you're a winner. Thumbs up. So, love it. Awesome love with food. Love you guys. Thumbs all over the place for you. Thumbs up though, not down. Thumbs to the sides. Ups. So, make sure that you subscribe to my channel. Leave me some comments. Let me know what you think of this. You can find me on Facebook, Tumblr, and Instagram as Dear Cassandra Morgan, and over on Twitter as Cassandra Morgan. And make sure you check out my blog, cassandra-morgan.com, for all of my giveaways and product reviews. I'll see you next time. Bye.